Hi guys, this is Namcraft. What's going on? Welcome to the season of Starcraft English Commerce. It's going to be ASL S19, Day 1 prelims, Group 7, the final set. Set number 3, Queen versus Horang2. Map is Deja Vu. This group doesn't have any kind of notable players beside these two players, but I will spoil one player who got eliminated. That was Hyun. I'm not so sure if you are into Hyun or not, if you're his fan, but he is not in this group. What else do I want to tell you about? I guess that the first two games we were not able to witness, but let's see how these two guys are going to be playing out here. This is going to be the map Deja Vu, there it is. And if you're not yet familiar with these two players' faces, I will let you know. This is Queen. Here he is, a very strong player actually, and he's won, what is it, two ASLs. He's not a snob, guys. He's very good. He's won 2 ASLs, so that's good. The other player is Horang2. This is of course a very notable player from the old Casper days, but recently he's not really making the scene anymore. He's known to make perfectly symmetrical gateway structures in PvTs, but that's about it. That's about all that he's known for. Let me just quickly show you the map stats. So for Protoss players on this map, they enjoy a there it is, 49.1%. Win rate against Zerg. Zerg is very much disadvantaged compared to Protoss on all maps, but Deja Vu is the best map for Zerg. Okay, looks like, yeah, it's not very good for Zerg at all overall in this season of ASL. So let's see how the games will play out. And is Queen in the top 10 ELO scores today? Let me just check that for you. Queen is no longer there. He used to be there for a while, but he's no longer there as of this week. But he's in the top, I guess, what is that, performers for ASL championships overall. As you can see, he has got 2 goals on his belt, and he's the 3rd most acclimated player in the history of the Starcraft competition called ASL, and that is something to note. So cool. Alright, back to this game. What are we seeing? This is gonna be a very standard opening for both of these players. The probe gets on the high ground. He will see that there is a lair. I think he knew that there's a 3rd base at the 7 o'clock position. 3 drones in that location. Do we have Forge upgrade coming up very soon? We might see that. The core being in the corner means that there will be less spaces to put cannons, but he possibly will not need cannon right now. Zelle starts to come out. The probe has escaped already. So this Zelle will be able to actually force Queen to make some. He's making a lot of Zerglings, not some. He's making a lot of Zerglings. The probe almost dead, but still slightly alive. He's gonna die now, and that is gonna be the signal for the Zealot to return. Do we have a second cannon? We don't, but we will have 2 Zealots. Do these Zerglings have speed? I don't think they do. Will the Zealot make it back on time? Looks like it does. The Spire comes up, so the game will stabilize, and there's just enough to block here. There might be some probe just to counter this, and Zerglings come through with speed, but good last minute block from Horang2. Now Queen, remember that he lost to a noob called BCM in the previous ASL. He was not able to even qualify for the round of 24. So that is the situation with Queen. So let's see how he will do here. Another probe is about to get destroyed there, but no, he's about to survive for the time being, so that's good. But anyways, the Zealot should support. The Corsair will come out. Now will the Corsair go for Overlord hunting, or will it go for scouting? The cannon goes to the Corsair. Is a bit late. Horang2 forgot to rally his Corsair directly towards the enemy front line, so that's a slight mistake here. Now there's going to be a small moment of weakness. The Zealot is out of position. Where's the Zealot going to try to go? He's going to get stuck in the corner. The probes need to run around. The Zealot has arrived. One probe has died. That's not so bad actually. It's a lot better than nothing. And now the Corsair will go and check the main. He will see that there is going to be 5 hatcheries, and the Spire has just completed. Will he even attempt to attack something? He might try to go for the Corsair, but that is ill-advised. The Zerglings are gonna be just facing the death sentence now. A single Zealot makes it out. He sees the Scourges. Alright, this drone is not even allowed to make the Ablution Chamber, and that drone is damaged, but they all get saved, and Horang2 need to hide the Zealot between the mirror line. He gets glitches in here, but that is gonna allow the Zealot to live a little bit more. He need to find a weak drone. Can he find a weak one? He doesn't see it. This other Zerg will die now. That looks like a current commentator was showing to us that the Zealot was not able to find any weak drones, and that Corsair is alive now. The City of Vadun is in the corner. Very interesting game. So the previous ASL Queen has lost to a new called BCM. If he loses to Horang2 today, it's not the end of the world. He will have a chance to play again tomorrow, but if he loses yet again, then that's something. By the way, I think Horang2 was able to spot that Queen has not made a Hydra End. He has not made a Hydra End, so Horang2 is correct in his assessment that he just needs to go for Corsairs right now and cannons inside his base, as well as his expansion. He's going to be going for +1 weapons, which is nice. He can start to go out and snipe those Scourges that are hanging out. Those Scourges are way too... Alright, there's going to be a nice attack, and Queen has lost the first Scourge in that pair. And Zealot will start to come out now. There's going to be some Sunkens. What is it, Hydrogen coming up. Queen though, he's got a healthy amount of drones. He's not in a shabby situation by any mean, although we do see that supply difference is rather big, right? 73 to 54. And the Corsairs are possibly waiting for Zilov with +1 to come out and leg. That's a lot of Corsairs. When he's heavily investing in the Corsairs, I think he's gonna get around 7 Corsairs, and then he will move out for the Zelle with leg and transition into high tempo behind it. Okay, look at this, guys. Queen is going for Mutas. I don't think this is really the right thing to do, given the fact that he lost some Scourges already, and he saw that his enemy is investing into +1 weapons for the core. He just needs to stick to the basics and try to survive. We have a Dark Temple who's gonna try to snipe the Zerglings. This is a nice move to make sure to keep those Mutas at bay, guys, because if the Mutas move out, there might be a moment, for the Dark Templar to move in. But anyhow, this Mutas is going to try to attack possibly the main. There's the Dark Templar see the Mutas. He doesn't see the Mutas. The Mutas already, went past that location. The Corsair is going to try to check the expansion, and that's exactly where Queen is going. So Queen is not really in the right location here. We're going to be having a nice attack and good stop motion on the Corsair push. Oh my god, the Dark Templar is doing 6 shots. It takes 2 kills and run away. 3 kills solo with the Zerling as well in the area. And now, Horang2 just need to make massive Corsairs. He's already got, I think, something like 8. He didn't lose any Corsairs the entire game. He sees that the Mutualist and the Scourges start to move towards the top right. He can run around with the Dark Templar to buy time and to see more situation. And now Templar Archive is done upgrading the Storms guy. So we're gonna officially get transitioned into the mid game now, but there's a hidden hatchery for Queen that's gonna be called with the Dragoon range upgrade finally. At some point, maybe Horang2 needs to transition into Robo as well, but for now he's okay because I don't think he can sense there's no risk of his enemy going for lurkers anytime soon. And anyways, that's an on fall, maybe not. Okay, that's in the number of cannons at the front door is slightly too low for my liking. Not by the fact that there could be some Mutas, it could be some Hydras front door attack, but the Mutas could dive in to snipe some High Templars. That doesn't need to run away now. He runs away at the right moment. That Templar has been the lifeline of Horang2, providing vital information as well as sniping random stuff in the middle of the map. And now I think Horang2 will transition into massive Dragoons. He will go massive. Why are these Scourges here? They are not in the right location. They would take 1 Corsair with it. They would take 2 Corsairs, 3 Corsairs. Wow, that's a lot bad Corsair formation, I think, for Horang2. So that will allow the Mutas to have a little bit of a leverage in the upcoming battles. But now we will have Dragoons. The first batch of Dragoons are out. I'd rather see him make some High Templars. So he doesn't have that many High Templars because he used all of the gas for the Corsairs. So that's not really good. And he doesn't know that his enemy's got a new base, a hidden base with a lot of drones. That's a crap tons of drones, guys. And these Mutas gonna try to come out and try to attack the Zelle, which is nice. But does Horang2 suspect that there's some weird stuff going on the map? He's gonna be going for the frontal attack. He need to be going towards the base, discovering that there's some hidden stuff there. The moment, okay, there's a force started to move there. What is that? Is that a Corsair? Is that something? I don't know. There's some unit right here that start to move towards the top left, and there's a Dark Templar sniping the Zerglings. The Mutant is gonna try to stop that unit from scouting that base. The Mutant will see, and looks like now Horang2 knows that. Oh my God, the Zelle turn around. Did he see the creep colony? I don't know. He maybe not seen the creep, guys. Anyways, there's gonna be a small engagement and Queen's gonna get pushed back around. He got about 30 supply more than his enemy, but he doesn't know about the hidden base. I don't think he does. That Templar is still alive. How long can that Templar live? He need to go out now. He need to go away from this location. And Horang2 need to know about the top left. He need to know that now. What is he doing? I think he's getting ready to expand. He's expanding towards this 1 o'clock position, which is not a bad idea, but we're gonna be having Sunkens coming up and Lurkers behind this. So that's gonna be interesting. The Overlord don't have speed. Crackling underway. That Doctor Player is still running around, guys. There's gonna be some mutants moving in the middle and they get hit by the Dragoons. Slow reaction by Queen. He gets pushed back and Horang2 kills a lot of forces. Zerling coming in to snipe this base right here. The Nexus is gonna go down right now. The Zerling is looking forward to snipe the Nexus the moment it comes out. The Zelle starts to move across though. How fast are the Zerlings that sniping that base? The Zelle to buy time. The Zerling is gonna get surrounded. He's gonna try to snipe the probe. The probe even lives. The probe lives, I think it does, and so Horang2's got a nice advantage ish. But what about the top left? Because that top left went towards the enemy, and we're going to be having high Templars coming up now, observers coming up now, so that's great. But Queen has got his 4-base economy secured. He's got Nidus Canal. Horang2's just too slow. Horang2's just too slow, and he might decide to move on to that base. Right, he doesn't even know about it, man. He's checking this base right here to 10, but there's nothing there. And now he will move to that base and he will see there's a crap ton of stuff. He finally knows about it. As you can see, the front door of Horang2 is not something I like. There's only a single cannon. There's only a single cannon, and any attack with lurkers or anything at all would just completely bust that place open. So Horang2, what he needs to do now is, of course, transfer it to his new base, but go for the 4th base right now. Right now, looks like Queen's got vision of that 4 o'clock base, so Horang2 cannot see. Nice attack, Hunter is going to get sniped. What are you doing? He's going to try to preemptively go for a storm, but a slow reaction from both of the players, so that's not something really, really cool here. Probes are going to be transferred prematurely. They will go back, but Horang2 need to find another place now to go for an expansion. There's a Dark Templar in the bottom right corner. I think that Dark Templar is gonna snipe all of these Zerglings. He cannot escape. The Dark Templar will take the Zerglings one by one. We need to find you need to know that there's Dark Templar waiting. Zergling or Crackling is gonna try to attack against this 1 o'clock position, but what he's gonna try to do is gonna be a high to getting sniped. He needs to snipe it now. He needs to snipe it. Good storm. Very fast reaction from Horang2 because Cracklings are very, very fast, and these Zerglings have escaped the area. Looks like Horang2 forgot about his Dark Templar. Zerglings are gonna try to surround those forces in the middle, which is nice, but he's gonna force a cancellation on those Zelle. Obviously, whatever he's gonna try to make, him not so sure exactly what he will make. But Cracklings are very, very fast. They are very mobile, and the last of the Zealots will fall. And those Cracklings will go somewhere else as well. So nice attack. And more Cracklings coming from the various locations on the map. The Cracklings are so fast. You need to snipe that probe. Looks like that probe will live and make a nexus here. And Horang2 will be going up to 4 bases. But you need to switch it to Reavers. When you play against Cracklings, there's a pylon here. Very, very funny. Oh my god, the 2 handlers. What is going to You need to make more cannons to the front, man. Like I tell you, a single cannon is not enough. There's a lot of problems that can arise with just a single cannon. You can lose your forge and you will lose your upgrade. You know, you have 1,000 minerals in the bank. Make more cannons at the front door just to buy time and just to protect your forge, I think. Anyways, there's gonna be a small battle right here. Looks like there's gonna be Defiler in the right location. 15 minute mark on the game, and Queen is 180 supply, while Horang2 is 185. Nice attack, and that Defiler doesn't have Blake. I don't think he can only have Dark Swarm. Possibly he's gonna be able to cast a Dark Swarm. Some Hydra's gonna get pushed back, and he's gonna try to attack this other side. He's got observers to see. He's not casting Storm. We need to cast Storms. I mean, Storms is the freaking bane of Zerg's existence. He's not using it. He could cast it against a Dark Storm or something else, but he's gonna try to go here. He needs to cast. What is he doing? He's moving the Zealot across the map. I'm not so sure exactly why he's moving the Zealot. He's gonna try to kill those Lurker egg, which is nice. And he's got a nice. Well, I guess Queen is ahead by about 20 supply. Look at this, guys. Some cannons coming up. I think Queen with his Nidus now can send forces between the top left and the bottom right, but we're seeing a small force of Queen moving across the map and attacking this brand new base. That's a lot of cracklings and whatnot. I think, what does he have? He's got some Zealot. The cannons are not yet completely almost coming up. The Hydras have arrived. A good storm to attack. It's going to be a plague. Good storm, but does Horang2 support it? He's going to be able to get the oh my god, the cannon is not up. The Zealot is not supporting this. The Zealot is very slow to react. Cannons getting sniped one by one, and this base will fall very quickly. There's still a lot of Hydras remaining. These two Zealot will need to buy time here, and that Nexus is getting focused upon. Very unfortunate for Horang2. He will lose the Nexus, and yes, he will lose a lot of forces, and that was so bad. He would lose his cannon as well. He will need to remake anything, and Queen is up to 6 bases, and that was a terrible mistake. I mean, not really a mistake, but just a bad lucky, because those cannons were about 5 to 10 seconds from getting made, and now the probe's gonna get stuck in the middle. The crackling's gonna try to eat them alive. Of course, crackling chasing probe is not really an efficient way to kill probes, but anyways, yeah, Queen is maxed out. He's gonna come out here. Crackling's so good, and Horang2 is not. He doesn't transition into Reavers. Reavers is what you need to have against Crackling, but he doesn't have Reavers. Now the next attack against the 1 o'clock is going to be devastating. How fast is the reaction from Horang2? He's going to be facing attack from both sides. He's going to need to storm this area. He's not storming. Storm the heck out of the army, the enemy. He's going to one storm. He does one. Come on, storm! You have so many high temperatures, but he doesn't storm, but now he does. He gets most of those units, so that's going to be very nice here. He needs to storm more. He's got to observe. He can see those lurkers. He will push those lurkers back, and looks like Horang2 is going to gain some grounds here, but his army will need time to recharge, I guess, and make time. Make time for his new base to come online, because for the time being, he is temporarily on just 3 bases, and his enemy's got 6. But now he will soon have 4. If the map gets split into half, then it will be something. But you know what? The 1 o'clock position could get attacked again with the Defiler support. This time around, it's going to be Dragoons attacking against Lurker, which is nice. Observer sees nice, good storm to trade efficiently, and the supply difference is not that much anymore. Observer is going to get sniped. Dragoons need to do a shot on the on the what is that unit called, the Scourges. That Defiler could cast a plague, but it's not casting any plague. Storm needs to get deployed now. He's not storming. What is he doing? He does a great storm, but Horang2's storm had not been good at all this game. It's been very slow, very lackluster, and now we have some. Okay, now we have Reavers, and now we have double Robo. So that's gonna be something very nice here. Nice plague on nothing there. Some nice attack with Horang2 with 171 supply, Queen with 194 supply, which is gonna be very nice. We have a lot of Defiler coming out now, and the next attack against the 1 o'clock position with Defiler and Crackling support will be very devastating, but let's see how Horang2 will respond to it. The Observer is nice. The Observer sees the movement of the force and need to move everything towards this side now to protect, but he needs to hold both sides. Does he have Reaver to support? Observer right here in his middle, see the accumulation of Zerg force. Defiler is in the right position. Need to send more High Templar there. He needs to do it right now. He's got a High Templar, but it's got 3 storms. He needs to storm the incoming army. He does get the first storm. The Zealots need to hold a position right there. He does a good job. He casts a good storm and killed both of those lurkers, as well as possibly the Defiler. He gets the rest of the forces. Reinforcement coming from the back, and there's okay. At least this force is gonna get within the reach of the cannon. But the Zealots are also here, and a very clumsy attack. Cracklings moving across the area, which is nice. At least the Cracklings will be able to attack against the cannon. But 2 Zealots are here to support. The Zealot will attack against the Zerglings. The Zerglings is gonna try to snipe the Nexus, but there's still Zealot within the group, so those Zerglings are dying very fast now. So that's not very good. We're gonna be having random witches attacking, and Queen is still maxed out. Almost 2,000 minerals in the bank. We need to have more Reavers and more everything from both of these players. But more importantly, we have some courses coming out to support and killing out the last of the Mutas, so that's going to be nice. A nice attack in the middle map. We're looking at the 20th minute of the game now. This Defiler is not attacking. They don't need to support now. We need to have more High Templars. Nice Dark Storm. Need to have a storm on those units, and looks like there's not enough High Templar to protect this base. Some cannons coming up. We need to have more High Templars coming from the main, though. The Lurkers get it within the reach of the cannons, but now the Zealots will be able to attack the Lurkers. He gets 1 Lurker, 2 Lurkers. Good storm against the Defiler and everything else in between. We have some Dragoons, some Zealot to attack. A great attack from Horang2. He saves that base, but now we're going to be having the next counter attack coming from Queen attacking against the 4 o'clock position. There's going to be like 10 Lurkers. He's got so many Lurkers, but looks like Horang2 is going to try to counter attack from the back. These Lurkers are going to get completely trapped. They're going to get stormed to death. Good storm. Those Lurkers are not yet deployed. One more storm to eat up all of the Lurkers, and this is going to be the bit of moment, because Queen has fallen down in supply compared to his enemy. Crackling is attacking against 1 o'clock position with a great trade by Horang2. What do we have? It looks like the Dark Storm just finished, and we have a Shadow that's got something inside. He needs to land whatever it's got right now. He's got 2 high players. The cannons are doing a good shot. He needs to land the Zealot. He gets some of the forces. He's gonna remake some of the cannons, which will be very, very great here. But Queen is down in supplies, about 10 supply less than his enemy. But he's got a new base. Okay, what an insane amount of high templars. So many high templars in the area. We have the courses going on work on the Overlord, which is going to be very, very nice. Next attack is going to be devastating, but we do have some storms getting ready, and he's going to have to cast something. He's going to cast a good storm against Lurkers. Need to cast great storm. There's no Defiler support, so those units are getting eaten up alive. And great trade overall by Horang2. If this map goes to the wire and the game gets split up into 50-50, then Horang2 will surely win because he's been trading really efficiently. He gets the last of the units, and this 1 o'clock base has been the tombstone of Queen. He's been wasting so many forces to assault this area, but it doesn't really work, and that base will get mined out very soon. So yeah, Queen, we need to take advantage of the bottom right, but he's got, I guess, well, he cannot take it for the time being, and Horang2 is allowed to live for a while, and Horang2 is building up a large amount of forces, and now he's got so many Reavers, he's got Shadow with speed, he's possibly got Scarab damage, he's got Scarab volume augmentation, it's got everything, and we have a huge amount of forces moving towards the 10 o'clock position that's completely undetected by Queen. Attack the 10 o'clock position or attack the top left. He goes to the 10 o'clock position. It's going to be the right move. He's going to just wait out here. It looks like this counter attack is looking dangerous as well. We have a single Reaver only. It's going to be a Defiler, but it's going to be a Scarab shot that attack and kill one unit right away. Base trade for both of these players. Queen is going to be the base that is mining a lot more, so that Reaver is going to spawn, and yeah, Horang2 is going to have to turn around because he's, I guess he killed his Nexus, but that's all what it's going to do because he's going to be running out of minerals. His enemy's got 5-6 bases, and Horang2 will lose the base that has the most mineral amount. But Horang2 will take a nice attack. He will kill one of the Lurk. He will assault the other bases, which is going to be a nice. Reaver's going to get targeted, but the Shadow's going to get targeted. The Shadow dies on what looks like the Shadow is alive. Great storms. If Horang2 loses his battle, the game is instantly over. He's going to try to attack with those Reavers. He gets the Defiler. He will get those Sunkers as well. He's going to do nice attack. Great storms. Horang2 though is behind by about 20 supply, but his storms are impeccable. But look at the huge amount of Zerg coming from behind, and this amount of Protoss forces is way too small. Yeah, Cracklings and Lurkers and whatnots come to support. We have some Defiler, excuse me, and that's a great storm here. He need to eat up all of these Lurkers right now before they become a problem. He eats up some of the Lurkers. He does some great work with the Archons. Archons with his strong upgrades, very good. The Shadow, I think it died, but those Reavers will fall, and Horang2 without their force, without the fourth base, would surely lose. We will have Queen that qualify for the first time since ASL Season 18. Did you enjoy this? Can't read the mind because link to that is going to be the video description. It's going to be just some final battles again because of course Horang2 doesn't want to give up so badly, but GG by him. Thanks for watching and buy me coffee soon. Bye bye.